Yeah. What's up, Doc? So, Boobop 1970, you finally found a brand new top 6 list that nobody has never done before. I hope this one will be pretty darn exciting for you.
Yeah, you got that right, Bugs Bunny. I'm finally gonna do a brand new top 6 list that nobody has never done before. And this is going to be a very fun, exciting one. Something that has to do with these real deal characters who did steal the show for me in movie history.
Sounds interesting. How about you do it right now so we'll get to know who these other characters are who did steal the show for you?
I'm gonna do that right now! Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop 1987. This is my review for today. And today, I have a brand new top 6 list that nobody has never done before. And this top 6 list is going to be a very fun, exciting one. Now you're gonna find out the truth of who the heck these movie characters are who really, really did steal the show for me. So my top 6 list of the day is the top 6 best movie characters who did steal the show for me. And these characters always makes me happy. I want to find some real good movie characters who knows what they're doing. From heroes to villains to supporting characters or whichever characters you like. I just need to find somebody who did steal the show in some part of the films here and there. Something that will wow me, surprise me, thrill me, and most of all, these characters need to know how fun they truly are. For every single film I've seen for all these years. So I guess you want to know which one of these characters I did pick on the list. The ones who blew me away the most. You know, hard for me to say. So, without further ado, ladies and dudes, here are the top 6 best movie characters of all time who did steal the show for me. And yes, ladies and dudes, I do have a couple of honorable mentions. Some of them that did not make it to the list. I wish I could pick all of my favorite show stealer characters, but I'll just go with a few that I got on my piece of paper. I got Brian Mills from the Taken Saga, Eddie Valiant from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Genie from Aladdin, the animated one, Timon and Pumbaa from The Lion King, the animated one, Hades from Hercules, Ratigan from The Great Mouse Detective, Madam Mim from The Sword and Stone, Pee-wee from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and Bill and Ted from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So, those are my honorable mentions of some other great characters who did steal the show for me. And now let's go on to this top 6 best. So, coming at number 6, if you remember the Death on the Nile, the 1978 version, whoever these people are who did those movie reviews, they just picked the wrong show stealer at the wrong time. Because that character did not steal the show for me. But the real show stealer is none other than our dear beloved Mrs. Potts. She had like a medium short role in the film. But I think our dear beloved, strike that reverse. Thanks to our dear beloved Mrs. Potts, she did play one of the best characters I ever cared about on Death on the Nile. And that is the entertaining lady from Death on the Nile, the 1978 version. I can't remember the lady's name, but it's going to be hard to pronounce. But this is one of the best characters I ever cared about in that version. She is a whole lot of fun to watch. I mean, she had a really good storyline. She has a great personality, great attitude. And there's only 2 scenes I cared about in this film that she did steal the show. One scene that featured the tango dance where she's gonna dance with Monsieur Perron's right-hand man. And Monsieur Perron's right-hand man doesn't know how to do the tango dance at all, and he's really bad about it. And that entertaining lady she was so darn funny in that scene that gives me a great laugh. And also, the scene where she has to drink some type of unknown alcohol that she never drank before, and she said, "This crocodile had truly lost its croak." I love that entertaining lady so much, and she's so darn funny, and we really missed her dearly. Our dear beloved Mrs. Potts. She may rest in peace. So that's why she fits at number 6. Coming at number 5 goes to the real show stealer from Spider-Man No Way Home. And the only villain character who does have a storyline from start to finish. So coming at number 5 goes to my man Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man No Way Home. Now this guy had truly stolen the show for me. And this is Alfred Molina's best role, best performance, and best character. And he had the best storyline out of the 7 previous characters that came from in the past Spider-Man films. And yes, ladies and dudes, there are so many moments here and there that he really did steal the show. There's a lot of moments to be found with this character. But I think the biggest show-stealing moment that he ever did in this movie is a couple of big lip alligator moments. Some parts here and there that you will see one time and one time only, and you'll never see it again. If you don't know what these big lip alligator moments are, just go back and re-watch the film and see it for yourselves. You will love this character to death. And also one of the best characters who was really, really fish out of water, since he learned about the MCU world for a short period of time. Yeah, something you people need to learn right away. Dr. Octopus is the real show stealer of that film, and not the Green Goblin. Get that? You'll get the rest. Okay, he deserves to be at number 5, and coming at number 4 goes to one of the best Disney duo characters of all time. And that is Yzma and Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove. And yes, ladies and dudes, I will admit, they did steal the whole entire show for the whole entire movie. And yes, they are a whole lot of fun to watch. And they have very good character development and chemistry in this movie. You know, to be one of the best duo of all time, and they want to dethrone Kuzco out of the throne and all that stuff. And I guess you want to know what's my favorite moment from the whole entire movie from The Emperor's New Groove. I really love this moment. Hold the liver, Kronk. Roll the liver! Why do we have that liver? I just like the part where they have to go to that secret laboratory and try to find a way how to kill Kuzco. I think that was the best highlight moment ever in movie history that featured those crazy duo. And yes, those 2 voice actors who did play those 2 characters, they fit their roles so darn well. I just care about those 2 very much. and that's why they fit at the number 4 spot. Coming at number 3 goes to the real show stealer from Castle in the Sky, and this supporting character really did blew me away the most. And thanks to Cloris Leachman, she may rest in peace, this is one of her best roles, her best performance, and her best character ever in her whole entire career. And she is a whole lot of fun to watch. So for number 3 goes to Dola from Castle in the Sky. I frickin' love this character. She just blew me away the most in this movie. I love her personality, I love her attitude, I love her crazy moments here and there. And I like the part where she's becoming such a grandmother figure to Pacha, not Pacha, it's Patsu and Sheeta. I mean, I think she has a soft side for kids. And yeah, she did have trouble with her sons here and there in that movie that will make us laugh. She's just a pure joy to watch. So that is the real show stealer for Castle in the Sky. Just check out that movie to believe it. She will blow you away. Big time. I have nothing else to say for number 3. Coming at number 2. I know there's a lot of jokers out there, and I will admit to everyone around the world that the Joker is one of the best show-stealing villains of all time. I don't care if it's movie or comic book history, since this guy has a very good, well-written storyline, and his crazy personality and attitude. But I guess you want to know which one of the Jokers is the all-time best. So for number 2, I choose the Jack Nicholson Joker from the 1989 version of Batman. I adore this character. He is so darn hilarious. And he has a whole ton of fun moments going on in that movie. I'm sure everybody's favorite movie is a tiebreaker between the crazy dance scene in the museum, or is it the one with the parade? And yes, Jack Nicholson did a very well done job of playing with the character, who's really fun and hilarious. He has amazing dialogues, and also he's just nutty and crazy and completely insane. So yeah, that guy really did blow me away the most out of all the Jokers I did remember from the past Batman or the present Batman films. And it'll go on and on. So he fits at the number 2 spot. And finally, my number 1 best movie character of all time, who did steal the show for me. And I will say about this character, he's the main heart and soul of this movie for one of the most classic Disney films of all time in movie history. So for number 1 goes to Bert from Mary Poppins. I love Bert to death. I think he's the best show-stealing character of all time, and he had the best storyline ever from all the characters we all know and love from Mary Poppins. He's a whole lot of fun. He just blew me away the most. He thrilled me all the way through from start to finish. And I will say my favorite show-stealing moment I will never forget in movie history is truly the Step in Time number, where he reunites with a couple of his Jimmy Sweet pals here and there, and he wants to tame Mary Poppins and the children with their singing and dancing and also their fantastic talents. I mean, that was a mind-blowing scene, and this is something I will never forget in movie history, something that will blow my mind the most. So I will say Bert from Mary Poppins deserves to be the number 1 best show-stealing character of all time in movie history. Hands down. So, that's it, ladies and dudes. That's my top 5 favorite... No, not my top 5. My top 6 favorite movie characters of all time who did steal the show for me. And now it's your turn to pick who are your favorite movie characters of all time who did steal the show for you. Well, whichever it is, leave a comment there, let me know, and join me next time for more videos to come in the main future. Something that will blow you away the most. So, I'll see you all later, and sayonara!